Hail and welcome back to my corner. Today, depending on where you're seeing this, if you're on Rumble, it's 2 days before the 4th of July, so that's fun. And if you're on YouTube, you're seeing this on the 4th of July, which I'm surprised I don't have an American flag here. After all this time, how did I never have one? You mean to tell me I have Rosetta Stone's Spanish before an American? What? I'm still making sense of that. And yes, it is 5:11 a.m. as of right now. And I've been up all night for the past 3 nights working. So that's fun. But hey, this is the end product. Hope you like it. So picking right up from where we last left off, I tell this stranger to not hurt Clem. And then the stranger accuses me of hurting her. Because we can't leave the way we came in because there are a bunch of walkers, I have to find us a way out. I happen to find a rib spreader and I use it on the doors over here. And then I black out and go unconscious for a little bit. When I wake up, Kenny's about to cut my arm off. The idea is, if we cut off the infected limb, maybe we can save my life. So you know what? Even for the chance of it saving my life, goodbye left arm. And yes, I am censoring this because I don't want to throw up for the 1000th time. After waking up, my left arm is no more. Making it in through the newly opened doors, there's a giant ladder to climb. That's going to be very easy with my one arm. But anyway, after the climb, we make it to the roof of the hospital. There's a whole sea of walkers below, so we need something to distract them so we can go. Fortunately, there's a bell right here that'll do just that. So I grab the ladder and set it so I can cross. Unfortunately, it breaks, but I do make it to the other side. I ring the bell and jump back across, and we all head back to the house. Oh, good. Good! Someone stole the boat. That's just great. And turns out this was the work of Vernon. Fuck you, Vernon. A mob of walkers show up and we retreat into the house. The idea is just to wait it out and hopefully they pass us by. Nope, they break into the house. And everyone heads upstairs. And right before I do, I actually get to put down Walker Bree. Once we establish cover on the 2nd floor, this whole place becomes a shooting gallery. But once we're out of bullets, we head up into the attic because otherwise we're gonna die. We're all talking about a way to get out. Kenny and I get into an argument about my arm, and I throw a statue at the wall out of anger. And it reveals that this wall is very fragile. So you know what? We're just gonna beat the hell out of it until it breaks. While Kenny's breaking the wall, I tell Krista and Omid I want them to look after Clem. So that way she'll at least have a mother figure and a father figure. While Omid's on shift, we recount past events. And the alcohol gets busted out because it just so happens to be right next to Kenny. And Kenny and Krista take a drink, and even though I'm dying, I still will not take a drink. Great, Omid got us through. And we walk in on a couple in bed who had committed suicide. That's fucked up. Moving on from that, we jump to the next roof from the balcony. Fun fact, this would be where Ben dies if you didn't let him die in the last episode. Eventually, we make it to this dark pit. And Kenny accidentally knocks the radio into this pit. What was this visual glitch? I mean, how else do you explain Lee becoming Omid's size? So Krista goes and gets it, and turns out there are a bunch of walkers in there. So Kenny jumps down there and saves Krista. It'll be fine. Eventually the rest of us make it to the Marsh house. You know what? Krista and Omid have to stay safe for Clem, so I'm gonna go directly through that walker mob to get to her. Honestly, this is a great scene. Miraculously, I didn't die. So into the Marsh house I go. Entering into the hotel room, Clem is trapped in the closet, and I'm held at gunpoint by the stranger. He tells me to disarm myself, so I lie to him by saying I have no weapons. Just ignore the butcher's knife. The stranger explains his grudge against Lee.
A few weeks back, there might have been a station wagon in the forest, full of all sorts of food, water, things you need to survive.
Oh, so you're an idiot. Okay, he blames us for this, but really it's his stupidity that caused his wife to leave him and then everyone in his family dying. It's unfortunate that they died, but don't blame it on me. Then he tries to claim he's not like me. He cites the killings on the dairy, even though he wasn't there. Abandoning Lily, even though he wasn't there. Talking about us taking from them again, even though he was an idiot. And he knows all of this about us because he's been talking to Clem. The stranger also tells me he can take care of Clem. And he actually tells me that Clem's 9, not 8. Because her birthday was 6 days ago, which I didn't know, so that's good to know. Then Clem silently breaks free of the closet, she grabs a bottle, and whacks this man over the head. After the stranger gets whacked in the head, he ultimately dies in the following fight. What the hell's wrong with this man? Why does he have the severed head of his wife in a bag? As we leave the hotel room, there's a walker waiting outside the door, but he didn't try to kill me. Instead, he went after Clem. And there's the realization. Being covered in their blood masks your presence. So I cover Clem head to toe in this gross stuff, give her back her hat, of course, and we take a walk. Well, there are Clem's parents. I wish she didn't have to see that. Lee passes out and Clem brings him into an enclosed area. I wake up and I tell her to open that door now. And unfortunately it's stuck. So I take now as the opportunity to tell Clem that I was bitten. Fortunately I discovered a way out behind the guard desk. Attempting to make it all the way there, I eventually stop by the radiator because I cannot go any farther. So I tell Clem to grab the baseball bat to shatter the window, grab the stool to unlock the door, grab the handcuffs to handcuff the walker, and go for the gun and keys. Unfortunately, the walker breaks free of its handcuffs and it tries to eat Clem. The whole struggle knocks this statue onto my forehead, but I can still give the baseball bat to Clem so that she can kill the walker. Now that she has the keys and gun, and I give her my last words, such as, find Krista and Omid, keep your hair short, other words of comfort, and to prevent me from becoming a walker. And you know what that means. Well, Lee's dead now, credits roll. After the credits, Clem is on sort of a hilly flatland, all by herself, and she sees two people walking along. They spot her, and she gets scared. Real quick, looking at our choices, I did not know you could just not kill the stranger. So yeah, that's season 1 done, and overall, I think great plot, terrible shooting, and I look forward to working on season 2, because I will probably do that. I don't know. Oh, wait. What? Wait, there's a special episode 400 Days in this season? Oh god. Well, that one's probably not coming out soon because I need sleep. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked that video. Please ignore the eye bags. If you did, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. If you're one of the amazing people on Rumble, go follow me there and check out some of my other videos. They're great. I promise you I didn't get sleep deprivation from all of them. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day. See ya.